Let's take a look and see how Tiger's golf swing was affected by his knee injury. Now, if we look at him on the left-hand side of the screen, that was Tiger during the US Open. If we look carefully at his head movement, we look at it as it moves away here, you see, it's very unlike Tiger to have such little head movement. If we look at Tiger a year ago, draw a line beside his head level here. Now watch the difference in his head movement. Now, obviously you can see there's a lot more movement towards his right foot a year ago. Now my guess is that if you were trying to put less pressure on your left side coming through with a golf shot, you wouldn't want as much weight moving forward. So think of it like this. In 2007, Tiger was moving his body weight more towards his right foot, which meant then there was a forward motion and a fairly fast one too of pure body weight and power coming through the golf shot. But if you look at Tiger in the US Open, it was very little movement. So I think that's just one of the ways in which Tiger would have reduced the amount of stress on the left side as he was coming through the shot. If you look at him coming into the shot here now, you get a real sense that the left side is still turning into that left knee. It's a vital requirement for a really powerful golf shot. Now, of course, where Tiger creates all the power there, you see, is in the L shape. That's the left arm and the shaft angle. Let's take a look at a good angle of that now. Now, if you look at Tiger's L shape here, that's the left arm and the shaft angle. Now, what creates pure power here, you see, is to maintain that L shape. Now, that's where the midsection of the body, the left hip, comes into play here. If you look at it carefully, as Tiger moves the left side, watch how the left arm and the shaft angle remains the exact same all the way down. Now, that's what's known, or technically known, as delayed hitting. For the great majority of us, we would get to the top of the backswing and we would release our hands and arms from here, meaning that all our wrist action that we've built up in the backswing is practically spent by the time we get to the golf ball. But that's, you see, what makes Tiger such a powerful player, is to get the left hip there to turn into the back of the ball. So it's really his left hip that's starting the downswing, as opposed to the hands and arms releasing early. So the left hip moving in the downswing is what creates what's known as delayed hitting, which is the wrist releasing at the very final moment. And that's what creates all the power in Tiger's golf swing. A good angle to have a look at Tiger's golf swing is this one here. And what we need to use is the wedge tool. And the wedge tool will help us to see how Tiger starts the downswing. Now, the idea in a really good golf swing is that a person's arms and the club head get right in between these two white lines. Now let's see how Tiger does. You see how the shaft is perfectly in between both those two lines there. That means Tiger's club head and arms are coming down on the inside, which will help Tiger to create a right to left draw shot, which most of us would aspire to. If you look at it there, you can see the hands are releasing around the ball there. But in order to understand how Tiger gets the club down on the inside, we need to take a good look at the midsection of Tiger's body here. Watch how the left hip starts the downswing there. See its motion. Left hip moving behind. Now what that does, of course, is that stops Tiger's shoulders from starting the downswing. You see, if Tiger was to start the downswing by moving his shoulders, the arms would simply move around like that. You'd end up hitting the ball left. And for most people, they end up hitting the ball left to right. But the real trick in a powerful golf swing is to get the lower half, that's the left hip, to start the downswing. And that's the crucial part of Tiger's golf swing.